Okay, so welcome everyone. Following the ongoing success and the continued success of The Mouse, which has continued to blow us away, I think since our last meeting was when we won Charity Film of the Year in our category, but Charity Film of the Year. And I got to see Phil pick up this award, which I suspect he will just hold for most of the afternoon. And stroke. It's actually been rubbed very smooth on the top here. Pillow, a good pillow. Phil's going to talk to us about an idea we have for one of the next films that we're hoping to produce. Slowly, catchy monkey, but we are on it. So a warm welcome, obviously, to our chair and leader, Phil.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Chris. So I'm going to read out what I've written for the filming. And if you're watching online, please submit your ideas while I'm talking, by all means. I won't be able to respond straight away, but and also you can email me at phil@voicingcsa.uk, because this is about survivors. It's not about just Voicing CSA making short animation films. It's about you, and we have always been about being inclusive, and if you have ideas that can go into this film, then we welcome them, and if we can adapt them into the film, then we will do, and we'll credit you in the film as well, if you want your name there. Anyway, the animation begins with a young schoolgirl of about 13 years of age sat at a computer. You cannot see what is on the computer, but see words and phrases flying out at her. They are presented in a ping effect like message received on a computer or phone. She is feverishly typing ever so often and staring at the screen. She laughs occasionally and is clearly very happy. She is holding a plush furry mouse toy that looks as though it is looking at the girl's reaction to the content on the screen and looks sad. On the wall is the day-by-day calendar, and the days peel off and fly away, signifying that the conversation is an ongoing conversation and not a chance online communication. The young girl is being groomed online, and gradually you see an image coming to the fore in the corner of the screen. It's an older guy looking about 20, and you must bear in mind that groomers are as young as 20. If a child is not old enough to consent, then anybody older than anybody of consensual age, as far as I'm concerned, is a groomer, and that is law, in fact. Anyway, the calendar dates continue to fly off the wall, and then there is an abrupt stop, and hearts start swirling around the young girl's head, signifying that she's in love with this older guy. We cut there, and then the same girl is climbing into a passenger seat of a car with a guy from the internet chat. The car starts to race off, and the car morphs into a shark, and she is holding onto the fin. She looks like she's wearing a tiara and a flowing dress. She is laughing and holding on tight. She is a princess to the shark driver. The shark twists and turns violently as she keeps her grip until it stops, swimming around, and pulls up at her house, and she is carried in by the older man with her arms around his neck. Hearts are swirling again around her head. We cut. They are in a room, and it is festooned with boxes of gifts tied with bows, and the room looks lavish and the kind of room a young girl would imagine a princess sleeps in. The bed is plump and luxurious looking, with a bottle by the side marked vodka and a box marked happy. He is saying nice things to her, and her hearts are swimming around her head, and she is happy. He says to her, "If you think you're happy now, darling, take one of these, and you will know happiness beyond your wildest dreams." She takes a tablet from the happy box and swallows some of the vodka to wash it down. We cut. She wakes, and the older guy is in bed with her. She looks at him, lovingly unsure of what has happened. He says, "So glad you could wait to join me. What do you think you were doing?" She looks puzzled and apologises. There are less gift boxes in the room now, and less nice things everywhere. The room is beginning to look quite ordinary, and there are no signs of her looking so fresh-faced and like a princess. He suggests she needs more happy pills. The girl takes the box and empties some into her mouth. The girl grabs the vodka and washes them down. She She wakes again and there is a different guy, much older than the first in bed with her, and she looks sad. The younger guy enters the room and slaps her and she lands on the floor. He tells her she is gopping for having sex with another man, but if that's what she wants, he will share her with others. She cries and grabs the pills and takes a handful and washes them down with the vodka. She looks sad and the room is looking barer and no more gift boxes in the room. Cut. She wakes up and is clearly pregnant. The room is bare apart from the bed in the room. Her hair is lank, she has rings around her eyes, and she shuffles to the window. She wipes the dirty window, and the reflection is the stuffed mouse toy looking back at her with a tear rolling down its face. She reaches for the mouse, but the mouse disappears. Cut. The young girl is holding a child and rattles the door. It is locked and then opens, and there are a group of men in the doorway, laughing and joking. They turn and stare at her and look away, and she closes the door, and the screen fades to black except for an image of the mouse in the centre of the screen. The screen rolls with information about child sexual exploitation, and if a friend looks like they are being lured into something, then is by speaking to someone is a sign of being a friend, and not by remaining silent. And that's the end of what is the shark. So as I say, any comments or feedback, please pile it in and we'll see if we can incorporate it.